I know I've been talking a lot about process efficiency and making sure you're prepared when life throws you curveballs. Well, I think there is one more thing that I didn't really mention that I think is super important, especially when I think about the curveball that life has recently thrown me that has been the biggest curveball of my life. And I'm sure you probably noticed this stuff on me. This is what they call a PICC line. And this is a bag of chemotherapy, trabectedin. And about 2.5 months ago, I went in, my blood work was a little off. Thought it was related to some other things, but always had this little bump since last summer playing baseball that I thought was a hip flexor hernia or something like that. You know, maybe a hematoma from a little micro tear of the muscle that I need to get drained. And I went in to get this bump looked at. They did an MRI, and what they found out is it wasn't a hematoma, it was a tumor. So stage 3 myxoid liposarcoma. It's kind of rare, but you know, what do you do, right? So it's a pretty big curveball life threw at me, and I think through all of it, what I can tell you is that I've had some people, you know, point their finger at me, you know, Richard, how can you give so much advice and things? But I don't come to you from a high horse as I deliver these videos to you. What I come to is from personal experience and how I'm feeling in that particular time, in that particular day, and certain situations that are hitting me on the regular. Because what I believe is that those of us that have similar values, similar wants and desires to achieve our long-term goals probably run into similar problems. Now, as far as curveballs, I believe the ingredients are still similar for what it takes to get through those curveballs. So the one thing, gosh, I didn't even tell you about that. My ADHD's rolling, I got poison running through my veins. But it's attitude. I really do think attitude and vision of your attitude really plays a part in also getting through those curveballs and how quickly you know, you bounce from the bad things that happen. So for me, you know, there was some dark places I went to right away, but I think it's going to be better, you know, based on me controlling the controllables. I've talked about that. I'm going to my treatments. I'm making sure I'm doing my radiation. I'm making sure I'm doing my chemotherapy. I'm trying to eat better. I'm trying to sleep as good as I can, barring all things, and I'm continuing to push forward. But I can tell you one thing, nobody is telling me that I need to get up and go to work. Nobody is telling me that, you know, oh, hey, you need to continue to do X, Y, or Z. Life is not stopping for me. No one's coming to wake you up, right? I still got kids that need support. I still got a team that I want to support. I have many different things in my life that I want to continue to do. So this curveball could have completely knocked me down. But in the same sense, I took a minute to absorb it, right? But life goes on. Everybody continues to do their thing. So unless you have a process or plan in place to hit some of those curveballs, you're gonna stay down. Life's not about how many times you get knocked down, it's how much you get up, okay? And I just wanted to tell you and be a little vulnerable today. Like, things that I'm giving you in these messages every time I post is based on personal failures, personal experience, and I'm just praying that all that are out there who have similar values and want to achieve your biggest goals. So I'm just hoping that I can help one person out there, and my message will hit just one person, because in the end, life goes on. This too will pass. But if I wasn't prepared, it could knock me down a lot farther. So hey, I just thought I'd come to you a little vulnerable today, give you a little bit of my story and the biggest curveball that I'm facing in my life right now. But you know what? I'm gonna get through it because I got the attitude to do it, and I've had the process in place to ensure that as these things hit me, and the different things that'll hit all of you, you're able to get back up and get going faster than you would have used to be able to, just having these things in place for when life throws you curveballs. So, you know what? If you like more of this stuff, if you like my message that I'm delivering to you, like and follow, do all that stuff, watch more of the videos, and even come back and comment on potentially some things that are going on in your life that we could potentially all relate to. So thanks a lot, and I hope you guys have a great day.